From red carpets to Rehab, Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban's relationship has weathered more storms than a Hollywood movie plot. They might be the picture of glam couple goals today, but behind those perfectly lit Instagram moments lies a tale filled with awkward beginnings, personal demons, and some surprisingly loud closet jam sessions. Buckle up, because this is not just a love story, it's a survival saga, with a side of country music and emotional whiplash. When Rehab becomes a love story, let's be honest, most celebrity marriages don't make it past the appetizer round, let alone the main course. But Kidman and Urban, they have served up nearly 2 decades of commitment, despite rehab stints and red carpet absences. That's not just love, that's emotional CrossFit. When Urban relapsed only 4 months into their marriage, Nicole did not panic. She pulled a power move and organized an intervention. It wasn't some dramatic reality show meltdown. It was a decisive act of love. Keith later told Oprah that Nicole handled it with such grace. It felt like the universe had designed that moment specifically to fuse them together. He feared the whole thing would blow up their marriage. Instead, it welded them tighter. In his 2016 Rolling Stone interview, Urban opened up about the damage. "I caused the implosion of my fresh marriage, it survived, but it's a miracle it did." That's not poetic exaggeration. It's the honest, unvarnished truth of someone who hit rock bottom and found their wife handing him a rope. And let's not forget the logistics. Urban checked into the Betty Ford Center in Palm Springs, a facility known for helping celebrities bounce back from the brink, provided they don't sneak out for cocktails at the hotel bar. He spent 3 months focused on recovery, reflection, and rebooting not just his life, but his entire relationship. Showbiz widows and solo red carpets. If there were a Grammy for most solo red carpet appearances by a married man, Keith Urban would already have 5. Nicole Kidman's calendar is like a Rubik's Cube wrapped in a time warp project stack. Travel sneaks up, and before you know it, Urban's striking solo poses at awards ceremonies like a country James Bond. Take the 2022 CMA Awards. Keith showed up alone while Nicole filmed Lioness, where she was acting and producing. That's a lot of hats, even for an Oscar winner. Urban, ever the gentleman, brushed it off and even sent a sweet shout-out during his segment. "Wish you were here, baby girl." Cue every audience member melting like country butter in July. It's not just a one-off. In 2019, she missed the CMT Awards while shooting in New York. Then in 2024, she skipped yet another CMT event where Keith debuted his new single, Straight Line. But the man doesn't hold grudges, he just holds microphones and keeps singing. When your escape plan involves a closet and a guitar, everyone copes differently. Some take bubble baths. Others binge crime documentaries and question every life choice. Keith Urban, he goes to the closet. According to Nicole, when things get too loud, think kids, chores, deadlines, and potential existential crisis, Keith heads to his walk-in wardrobe and disappears with his guitar. No, it's not a metaphor for emotional withdrawal. He literally hides in the closet and plays music. The man turns his mental health break into an acoustic jam session. And when he's not serenading his coats, he's scrolling through car listings online. Nicole swears she can tell when he's stressed just by the browser history. Google diagnosed this. Keith Urban midlife crisis convertible? Probably. This isn't just endearing, it's real. According to psychologists, music is one of the healthiest ways to process stress, and Urban has long credited guitar playing as his form of meditation. It's not hiding, it's healing with a side of Fender, drama, girls, and dad vibes. Keith once described his household as very animated. His life is a live-action musical, performed by a cast of dramatic women and fueled by glitter. With 2 daughters and a world-famous wife, Urban stands as the lone testosterone token in a sea of emotional ocean currents, and he wouldn't change it for the world. He told ABC News in 2018 that becoming a dad to Sunday Rose and Faith Margaret was life-changing. "I come from a family with no sisters, just a brother, so this has been a learning curve, but a beautiful one." Imagine a Grammy-winning cowboy learning ballet positions and dealing with teen TikTok drama. That's Keith's life now, and he's crushing it. Studies back him up. Research from Harvard shows that involved fatherhood improves a child's academic and emotional success, especially for daughters. Urban's all in and his kids know it. death, distance, and devotion. Here's where the plot thickens. In 2015, Keith's father passed away from cancer. Nicole was heartbroken for him, but didn't make it to the funeral in Australia. Why? She was tied up filming a low-budget indie flick in the States, one so dependent on her role that production couldn't halt. A tough call, absolutely. Unforgivable, not according to Keith. She's committed to her work, an insider said. He loves that about her. He's forgiving. That's love. Folks accepting that sometimes your spouse's dream is running on a schedule that doesn't sync with grief. But fans couldn't help but note that when Nicole's father passed the year prior, Keith was there singing Amazing Grace, no less. These aren't red flags, they're real-life complications. We love our partners, but life doesn't always hit pause just because someone's heart is breaking. Nicole and Keith's marriage isn't about being perfect, it's about sticking around when things get deeply imperfect. Rumors, tabloids, and kid-sized heartbreak. Public marriages are a different beast, especially when they're served daily on a gossip platter. In 2018, Life and Style magazine dropped a tabloid bombshell, claiming that Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban were secretly living separate lives. The rumor spread like glitter at a press school craft table, shiny, messy, and impossible to ignore. Headlines followed, fans speculated, and social media lit up with theories ranging from secret divorces to alien abductions. Okay, maybe not that wild, but close. But how did the couple respond? With a collective shrug. We don't read tabloids, Nicole told Who magazine, brushing off the drama like lint on a designer gown. For her, fake news is just background noise, but their daughters, Sunday Rose and Faith Margaret, don't exactly have the same emotional armor. Keith opened up to Entertainment Tonight, sharing that rumors about their marriage are really hurtful to kids, they don't quite understand it. And when your bedtime stories are interrupted by Google alerts, the real cost of fame becomes clear. Forget reputations, what really gets bruised is a kid's sense of security, the real secret. So what's their secret sauce? It's not just the romantic Instagram captions or coordinated outfits. It's work. Real, unglamorous work. Both have admitted that marriage takes effort. Keith once said their marriage is like a garden, you have to tend to it. And he's right. Gardens and relationships both get messy, attract pests, and occasionally need pruning. But despite career demands, rehab battles, and missing award shows, they always seem to circle back to each other. Whether it's through late-night jam sessions or heartfelt social media posts, Nicole and Keith constantly remind the world, and maybe themselves, that their love is still alive and kicking, and possibly dancing, loudly, in the kitchen. And that's the wild, wonderful, and occasionally guitar-strumming love story of Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban. If you thought Hollywood relationships were all glitter and no grit, think again. From close at concerts to emotional curveballs, these two have proved that love isn't perfect, but it can be powerful. Got thoughts? Drop a comment below. Team Nicole, Team Keith, or just Team Closet Therapy. If you enjoyed the drama, the heart, and that sweet country charm, smash that like, and don't forget to subscribe.